GI Film Festival is underway at the Museum of Photographic Arts in Balboa Park.
Yeah, the festival features documentary shorts on wars that uncover forgotten stories of veterans. And our Delaney White spoke with two filmmakers who tell a very personal story about their older brother. She joins us live with more. Delaney.
Good afternoon, Andrew and Maria. Well, the film Jimmy in Saigon was a documentary co-produced by two brothers about their oldest brother who mysteriously died after returning to Vietnam. The brothers tell me this documentary has been in the works for 12 years and it's answered many of their family's questions.
I remember when Daddy and I stood by the grave.
It's a healing film, I think, for everybody.
Under a ceiling of twinkling stars in Balboa Park, the audience of the largest military film festival in the country will be transported to the early 70s.
I always thought Jim died in the war.
Where they will follow the journey of one family's quest for answers.
I started traveling the world trying to interview everyone who ever knew my brother during his lifetime, and also to walk in my brother's footsteps.
After being honorably discharged from the military, his oldest brother, Jimmy McDowell, came back to the U.S., but he was anxious to return to Vietnam as soon as possible, and he did, this time as a civilian. About 2 years later, Jimmy died under mysterious circumstances.
Well, it was a telegram, and I answered the door. I remember seeing my mother coming home from an errand, and I knew before she did, and I thought, like, in 2 minutes she's going to be devastated.
At the time, John was 17, but Peter was just 5 years old when his brother died. He says growing up, his brother was a mystery, and it was a topic his parents didn't want to discuss, ultimately motivating him to dig a little deeper.
Circumstances around his death were a little confusing to us at the time. He died in 1972, and that was a time where communication between the U.S. and Vietnam was difficult.
It really wasn't dealt with, and I think that's what the film is about, the fact that it wasn't really dealt with by the family.
So nice to meet you.
While making this film, the brothers were also healing age-old wounds within their family and providing some closure.
It did feel a little bit, you know, like, oh, we're showing this kind of private part of ourselves, or does anybody really want to watch something that feels like a home movie?
And they did, at 40 film festivals around the world. The film has already won 15 awards, and Peter has been nominated for Best Director at the GI Film Festival.
The film premiered in London at the British Film Institute in March of 2022. Both of our screenings sold out.
Honor your brother, his service.
Marine veteran Keisha Javis-Jones says she found it difficult to talk about her time in the service and hopes this film could help other vets as they transition back into civilian life.
I believe that anyone who hasn't talked about their service, they will actually see how to navigate that experience.
And tonight at the GI Film Festival, starting at 5 p.m., they'll air documentary shorts about wars in Asia. And then right after, starting at 7:45 p.m., they'll air the documentary Jimmy in Saigon. Reporting from Balboa Park, Delaney White, Fox 5 News.
Important stories to tell. All right, Delaney, thank you.